Hello, Rita. Thank you for your time to attend our show. First of all, would you like to introduce some achievements between Hungary and Guangdong?
Yeah, thank you very much. So Guangdong province is one of our main trading partners within China, and it's the most important in terms of trade. But that is just one aspect of our great trade relations and economic relations, because apart from being one of the most important trading partners, it is also a province where the large-scale investments happening in our country are coming from. BYD just recently announced their European headquarters coming to Hungary. So there are a lot of companies who are shaping our economy on a day-by-day basis. So this connection, this cooperation with Guangdong province is especially important for us and for me as a representative of the Hungarian Investment Promotion Agency, responsible for attracting those companies to the country who can offer the highest end of technologies and the newest technologies in the newest industries. I think we have a great partner in Guangdong also in this regard.
What opportunities will this Guangdong's enterprise bring to Hungary?
As I said, Guangdong enterprises are shaping our daily lives. Hungary is a country in Central Eastern Europe. We function as a gateway to Europe for these companies. When they enter the Hungarian market, they are also entering the European market. Hungary has a very robust automotive industry. We are well known for that. We are the third country globally, apart from Germany, obviously, and China, to host the three German premium car manufacturers. But also BYD entered the country with its decision to set up their first European car manufacturing facility in Szeged back in 2023 in December. But it is not that commonly known that Hungary has the 11th most diverse economy globally. So we are proud to have the automotive industry, but we have also other industries for potential further cooperation with Guangdong companies to offer. We have great traditions in pharma industry, also in medtech or biotech devices. We have a very good traditions in the food industry. And last but not least, also to mention these companies from Guangdong, we have a very robust battery industry. So from the top 10 globally most relevant battery producers, 5 are already in the country. And let me just maybe pick 2 of all these very important companies who already are there on the Hungarian market. EVE is in a very unique position, because, as you might know, Hungary's aim is to act as a bridge between investors from the West and investors from the East. We offer the unique opportunity for both of them to flourish, because we do not see the origin of the FDI. We're only looking into whether it is the newest technology, whether they can contribute to our economy, whether they can contribute to the local communities. And in some industries, the frontrunners globally are Chinese companies. And this is also recognized by, obviously, Western companies. And that's why they can create a unique environment, just like the one that BMW and EVE is about to carry out in Debrecen. BMW will commence their operation around the end of the year. And just next door, in a very close vicinity of them, there will be EVE, and they will create a unique environment, and they will also work together in the fields of development. So I think it's something worth to be very proud of, that we can provide a safe harbor for this sort of cooperation between Western and Eastern companies. And let me also highlight the BYD's case. They are, with the announcement of their European headquarters, they will be present in 5 Hungarian municipalities. They produce electric buses, they produce smart devices, battery packs. They will produce the electric vehicles in Szeged, and they will have the R&D center in Budapest. And that's exactly the path we would like to go with our partners, with our investors. Bringing a manufacturing facility is always the first step. The second step is development. And the last and highest added value step is obviously research. And that's what we are striving for, and that's what we've been able to achieve with the trust and with the cooperation with BYD. So having the entire European research and development in the country is what is shaping our economy the most, and which is the most valuable addition to our country, and which is what we are striving for also in terms of priorities in our foreign direct investment attraction system.
So, do you think Hungary is a hub or a bridge linking Chinese company and the European market?
Definitely. So I've already made the example of BMW and EVE, but you clearly know that Hungary was always in favor and always welcomed Chinese investments. Our largest ever greenfield investment in the entire economic history of the country is coming from China. It's the investment of CATL in the battery industry. I think it is a very important basis for economic cooperation to have the very smooth political cooperation. We were the first country to join the One Belt One Road initiative back in 2015. It's safe to say that the last 15 years were the most intense of them. And Hungary was always very clear also within the European Union regarding taxation and regarding import duties and regarding additional countervailing tax. Hungary was very clearly against the countervailing measures regarding the Chinese EVs last year. And I think this is the level of firm cooperation which makes the Chinese companies trust our country, and they feel safe and obviously supported in Hungary, because we've been very consequent and very firm about our positions.
Looking forward, what sectors will offer the most potential for Chinese companies and investments?
I think it's a good basis what we have right now. So as I've mentioned, with the already existing companies and with the already existing investments, our goal is to level up the added value of the cooperation. We would like to encourage companies in the battery industry or in the electrification, in the automotive sector, to bring research and development to the country. So we would like to level up and increase the potential of working together with Hungarian universities, and we would like to also encourage the investors in this field to work together with Hungarian suppliers and also build on the capacities of the Hungarian research and research institutes and universities.
Finally, I know you visited a lot of times to Guangdong and the Great Bay Area. What's your impression of Guangdong and the Great Bay Area?
Well, I'm always amazed, to be honest. In the last 1.5 years, I had the opportunity to visit twice, and I was amazed by the level of, for example, electrification of the automotive, the car park in for example, in Shenzhen, what I visited the last time. It was great to see how well the charging infrastructure is developed. You know, in Europe right now, the pace of electrification somewhat slowed down in the last couple of months. And one of the reasons is the so-called range anxiety. So people are afraid that they will not be able to get from A to B on time because of the lack of the charging infrastructure. And that's completely there and prevailing in Guangdong. So that was my first impression. I also sense that we have, apart from the very obvious differences in size and geographic location, that there are many similarities, to be honest. We have the Danube, you have the River Pearl, you have great universities. We also put large emphasis on higher education and the quality in the higher education. We are all about connectivity being a bridge between Western and Eastern companies. So I think there are quite a lot of similarities. That's why we see huge additional potential in the cooperation between Guangdong province and Hungary.
So we look forward to more cooperations among Guangdong, the GB, and Hungary. Thank you, Rita. Thank you for your time today.
Thank you very much.